are extraterrestrial. They're not from this planet. So really, by definition, ETs and angels are the same. Now, our modern conceptions of ETs have changed, but go back thousands and thousands of years when angels lived among our biblical ancestors. They didn't call them ETs, they called them angels, but they knew they were not of this world, not of this planet.
The Bible may be the most thoroughly documented account of extraterrestrial contact ever in written history here on Earth. We just simply have not learned how to interpret and how to identify the clear and obvious evidence that the seraphim, the cherubim, the archangels, the angels, all of these different hierarchies of beings described in the Old and the New Testament literally do refer to visitors who come here.
Use the word extraterrestrials instead of the word of angel. Use a word of a leader of extraterrestrials instead of archangel. If you change a few words in the old text, a few keywords, you change the sense of the old text. It's all not coincidence, it was on purpose. It's time to wake up, to see these things with modern eyes.
The popularity of guardian angels in modern culture, I think, has to do with the idea that we want some kind of supernatural protection in a world where we don't really feel very safe oftentimes.
The vast majority of the stories in the Old Testament, the angels aren't described as having wings at all. Some of them, they look human. When the angel comes to visit Abraham, this angel does not have wings. He looks like a man, and Abraham bows to him, which is interesting. How did Abraham know? If he looks like a human being, what was it that gave Abraham the clue to run over and bow down to him? And so there's a supernatural quality, there's a superhuman quality that they acknowledge that this was a person who was a little more than human. Ezekiel talks about a flying chariot. Ancient Hebrews talk about the pillar of cloud by day and the pillar of fire by night. So clearly these are physical machines that the angels are using.
Probably the last time that we had any regular interaction with these ETs as a cultural level was during the time of the foundation of Islam.
Mount Hermon has been contested ground among Christian, Hebrew, and Islamic faithful for thousands of years. According to the Synoptic Gospels, Mount Hermon is the location of the transfiguration of Jesus, an event in which Jesus was transformed into a radiant, altered state and was seen to be conversing with Moses and the prophet Elijah.
Whatever reason, these guys seem to have followed a mutual collective agreement that they withdraw from the earth after the time of Islam, the New Testament, the Bible, etc., etc. Stay away, but in the meantime, we develop technology, we get all proud of ourselves and think, oh, we're the only game in town here. Wake up! They're all over the place. Look at the angels in the Bible. These are documented records. The people that wrote these books didn't think they were myths. They didn't think they were fake. They were writing down history.
The extraterrestrials want that in a far future of mankind, we start to see these things, we start to translate